we are going to get started in a comfortable seat. Go ahead, and if that means a cross-legged position, or if that means on your knees, or even maybe something Supta Baddha or Baddha Konasana, something more like that. Whatever feels good in your body this morning today. Go ahead and place your hands into your lap and just sit up nice and tall and close your eyes. Begin to tune in and tap into your breath. And just notice how you're feeling today, where your breath is going, how your breath is acting, all that juicy stuff. Take a moment here to maybe walk through a full body scan, starting from the feet, the bottom of the feet. And imagine in this full body scan, we're passing light or energy or whatever it is that you want through the body. So everything that you're kind of scanning through is touched by some kind of light or energy or presence. So starting at the bottom of the feet and working up into the ankles, up into the lower legs, and then in the knees. Imagine this energy just swirling a little extra in the knees, giving your knees a little extra love. And finding that energy and flowing it up into the thighs. And then moving that energy into the hips, and again, imagining that energy, kind of that light swirling in the hip sockets and the hip joints. Moving up into the low back, into the belly, up into the side bodies and into the chest, up around your heart. Again, still imagining this energy kind of collecting and swirling in your heart space, moving out into the shoulders, down into the arms and the elbows, down to the forearms, and then the wrists, and then the hands, and out the fingertips. And finally, imagining that energy moving up into the neck, slowly but surely moving its way up into the chin, up to the mouth, and then the nose, the ears, and then the eyes, and up through the forehead. Finally, imagining that energy shooting up the crown of your head and out of your body. Just take some mental notes here of what you noticed. Then we'll begin to deepen the breath. Inhale through the nose and fill up, expand into the belly. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Inhale through the nose, expand deeply into the belly. See if you can extend that inhale from the last. And out through the mouth. Good. Inhale again through the nose, expanding. And then exhale, pull that belly button into the spine. Active exhale. Good. 2 more like this. Inhaling deeply. On your exhale, imagine that you have a corset wrapped around your core, and on your exhale, you're pulling that corset nice and tight. Good. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now close the lips and keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Start to generate heat in the body. Good. 2 more. Deep breath in, connecting to this deep, intentional breath. Good. And 1 more. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Beautiful. Go ahead and begin to blink your eyes open. And inhale, lift your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, we're going to take the left hand to the outside of the right knee and the right hand to the behind the low back into a tiny twist to start class today. So no cranking, no any of that, but just take it nice and gentle. So we're still sitting up nice and tall through the crown of the head. And on our exhales, we're finding a little bit more space in this twist, still continuing to touch into that active breath. Inhaling, expand. And exhale, pull. Beautiful. One more deep breath in here. And deep breath out. Good. On your next inhale, lift both arms up. Come back through center. And exhale, we'll take it to the other side. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left hand to the behind the low back. Deep breath in. Extend through the crown of your head. And deep breath out. Find twist. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Good. One more deep breath in. And deep breath out. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we'll come back up through center. Reach the fingertips up. And spread your fingers nice and wide. And we're going to dive forward onto all fours. Yeah, so stacking your shoulders above your wrists. And your hips over your knees. Let's bring the tops of the toes to the mat today. And then we're going to play with something that I like to call drunken cat-cow. So bring your big toes to touch and your knees kind of wide like you're setting up for child's pose. Okay? Start to lean your hips back towards your hips, just like child's pose, but instead take an inhale, sweep and scoop your shoulder blades back and start to lean to the right. Come up, inhale for this cow-like position. And then exhale, sweep to the left, tuck your chin to the chest, and come back down to child's pose. We're going to go the other way. So inhale, drop the chest, take your gaze up, shift your weight to the left hand. Come up for this drunken cow. And exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and slowly lean towards the right, coming back to this child's pose. So let's do two more on each side. So inhaling to the right. Drive the tops of your feet to the mat. Exhale to the left. Good, other way. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. One more each side. Inhale to the right. Drop the chest. Take the gaze upward. And exhale. Tuck the chin to the chest. Move to the left. Good. One more. Inhale to the left. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. And exhale. Tuck the chin to the chest. Fall back into your child's pose. Take a breath in here. And a breath out. On your next inhale, press into your foundation. Come up for tabletop. Now curl the toes under. And go ahead and walk your hands back to sit on your heels for just a little moment. Here's some yoga for the feet. Let's bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. Another inhale. And exhale. One more inhale here. And exhale. On your next inhale, go ahead and come back to all fours. Walk your hands just a little in front of your shoulders. Curl your toes under. Come up into plank and then send it back downward facing dog on an exhale. Now find some movement here. You may drop the heels. Walk your dog a little bit. You may come forward and back. Yeah, find a little movement for your body here. Let's take one more inhale breath to move. And one more exhale. Good. On your next inhale, lift your heels high to the sky. And exhale, sink them down. So just checking in with your foundation here. I always like to make sure that in my downward dog, my shoulders are directly stacked over my wrists in this like plank position. And then I like to send it up. So I make sure I have the right spacing. Spread your fingertips wide and pull your shoulder blades back. Press your chest closer towards your knees and really start to drag your heels down towards the mat. If your heels don't touch the mat today, that's okay. Mine don't either. I hope that one day they'll get there. That's my plan. But keep your knees bent so that this feels good in the back of the legs. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. Good. On your next inhale, take your gaze up to your hands. And on your exhale, slowly walk your feet to meet your hands at the top of your space. Good. We're going to heel toe the feet as wide as the mat here, or wider if that feels good to you. And then from here, go ahead and bend your knees a lot and let your forehead drop so that your gaze is in between your legs. From here, you can grab opposite elbows or let your arms sway, whatever feels good. Rock from side to side or front to back. Shake the head yes and no. Just a little movement to get into those tight spaces. Good. Go ahead, take an inhale breath wherever you're at. And exhale, drop your hands down to the mat. Inhale, we'll shift the weight forward slightly. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Halfway lift, nice flat back. And exhale, fold forward. Take both your hands out in front of you. On your next inhale, start to twist over towards that left foot, that left toe. So we're bringing both our hands outside the pinky toe side edge of the left foot, keeping the knees bent, just working on this side body stretch here in the right side of the body. Take an inhale breath. Drop the chin to the chest. Exhale. Deep breath in. Press your feet into your foundation. And deep breath out. Good. One more here. Inhale. And exhale, come back through center. Bend your knees and then inhale, walk your hands over to the outside pinky toe edge of your right foot. Drop your chin to your chest and inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale brings you to a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet about hip width distance. You can measure this by putting two fists in between your big toes. And then on your next inhale, slowly, like you're thinking about stacking up one vertebrae at a time. Make this feel super good, super glorious. Think about coming all the way up into your mountain pose. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, shine your heart forward. So see if you can externally rotate your wrist, make palms face out, palms facing your computer. And we're looking at this squeezing of the shoulder blades back so our chest kind of pops out a little bit. Stand up nice and tall, deep breath in, and deep breath out. Good. Deep inhale and deep exhale. When you're ready, root down into your feet, bend your knees, and on your inhale breath, sweep the arms up over your head. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale brings you to a halfway lift. And now exhale, fold forward, plant your hands and step your right toes back. Now from here, we're in this low lunge position. Go ahead and rock a little bit on this back leg. Maybe even drop this back knee. Go ahead and come forward and back, just giving your hips a little love. When you're ready, we're going to come back up onto the ball of the foot, lift the knee off of the mat. Place your hands onto the mat, take an inhale breath, step back, exhale. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, hug your elbows in to your sides, lower halfway down. Inhale brings you up to upward facing dog. Exhale, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Good. Take an inhale breath and step your right leg up. Bring the fingertips to the mat. And again, finding that movement. So sliding in the hip back and forth, dropping the knee. Just getting a little movement in here to feel good. Warm up the joints. I literally just woke up, so this feels really nice. Getting some movement in my body, but I got to be a little gentle. Don't dive right into it. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and come back up on that back foot. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, hug your elbows in, shift forward slightly. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale to upward facing dog. Squeeze those shoulder blades back like we did in mountain pose. And exhale, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take an inhale breath here. And exhale. Inhale, lift that right leg up nice and high. Exhale, hug your knee into your nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug your right knee in towards your left wrist. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, pull that right knee up towards your left elbow. And inhale. Exhale, extend that right leg long behind you. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Good. Inhale, extend high. Exhale, step it through for a low lunge. I'm going to switch sides here so you can see me. We're going to come up to warrior one. So bringing that back foot up about 6 inches to a foot. And face it, shining those back toes towards the left corner edge of your mat. On your inhale breath, come up for your warrior one. So making sure you have a solid foundation first, bending your front knee enough that it stacks over that front ankle, still while pushing energy out towards this left foot. Pull your belly button in so you're not having this Beyonce booty, but our pelvis is tucked underneath of us. And then on your inhale, extend your arms up to the sky. Deep inhale here. Sink a little deeper. Exhale, drive that left heel back. Like we're ripping the mat in half between our front and our back leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful. Another inhale. And exhale. All right, on your next inhale, grow your fingertips to the sky. And then exhale, we're going to grab the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, grow tall. Keep your neck nice and long. Exhale, start to bend just a little bit to the right. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, bend. Sink deep in that lunge. Inhale, back to center. Keep the integrity. And exhale, bend. Now stay here on the inhale. Squeeze those shoulder blades away from your ears. And exhale, find a little more space. Keep those hips underneath your body. Good. Another deep inhale here. Deep exhale, sink deep. Keep ripping that mat in half. We've got 2 more breaths. Inhale. Lift the chin up. And exhale. Good. 1 more inhale here. And exhale. On your next inhale, reach your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, rain it down. Frame that front foot with your hand. Step back to high plank pose. Take an inhale breath. And exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, send the hips high. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale breath. And exhale. Good. On your next inhale, shift your weight to your right leg and send the left leg nice and high. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Cat spine, core work here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring the left knee to the right wrist. Good. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, pull that left knee up to the right elbow. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, send that leg nice and high. Exhale, step it through. Exhale, bring the left knee to the left wrist. And then inhale, send it high. Sorry, almost missed that. Exhale, now step it through, low lunge. Pivot on the back foot, step it up about 6 inches to a foot. And then face those right toes towards the right corner edge of your mat. And when you're ready, inhale, come up. Warrior one. Again, we're really rooting down through this right leg, bending into the left knee. pulling the belly button in so that our shoulders are stacked above our hips. We don't got this Beyonce booty going on, but we're tucking the pelvis underneath us. And when you're ready, on your inhale, extend your arms above your head. Deep breath in. Sink deeper, deep breath out. Really pressing into this right heel here. Still try to rip the mat between the front and the back leg. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Good. 2 more breaths like this. Still driving through those feet. Active feet. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Another deep breath in. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Deep breath out. Sink deep. Make a strong foundation. All right. Inhale. Reach your fingertips high. Exhale. Grab that right wrist with the left hand and send it over to the left. Tiny bend. Inhale brings you back up to center. Big, long neck. Exhale, bend. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, bend. Stay deep in your lunge, deep in your foundation. Now inhale, stay in this pose. Exhale, find more space. Lift your chin up. Inhale. And exhale. Good. 1 more breath here. Deep inhale, breath into this right lung. And exhale. Use the strength of your core on your inhale to bring yourself up back through warrior 1. And exhale, rain it down. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, send the hips high. Downward facing dog. On your next inhale, take your gaze to your hands. And exhale, hop, step, or jump to meet your hands at the top of your space. We'll meet in a forward fold. Inhale brings you halfway up, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Sorry for my cat right now. Inhale, sweep your arms up, overhead. Exhale, close your eyes, bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment here just to notice how it feels to move a little bit. How your body feels now after moving through a little bit of a flow. Maybe even taking another full body scan. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to do some balancing today. So, wherever you're at, go ahead and blink your eyes open and bring your big toes to touch. You can leave a little thumbprint, a little sliver of space in between your heels. Bring your hands to your hips just to help solidify your foundation. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly start to peel. Hey, slowly start to peel. Sorry, so you can see, of course. Slowly start to peel your toes off of the mat. Cats. So slowly start to peel your toes off the mat. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Engage with that core, that nice strong base. Then when you're ready, we're going to take both hands, interlace both hands, and catch the knee. So if this is challenging for you, you can stay here, but we're going to roll out the foot, the ankle, maybe flex the toes towards your face. Okay. In this pose, I want you to make sure you're not hunching forward. It'll actually be a lot more challenging to balance if you are hunched forward. So I want you to think about squeezing those shoulder blades back, pulling your chest out, up and out of that pose. All right, if this is a challenge for you in this pose, please stay here. If you would like a little more, we're going to move into a tree practice. So, options for tree, you can bring your hand to the inside of that ankle and bring the right foot and plant it on the inside of the left thigh. If you do this, I want you to think about 2 forces pressing against each other. So we're pressing with our foot here, and then we're pressing against with our thigh. So we've got these 2 opposing forces pressing against each other to help hold you up. Okay? If this is not happening today, that's totally fine. You can bring the same pose down to your calf, Or you can even bring this further down so you have a little bit more of a kickstand. We're just trying to open up the hip a little bit. The most important thing here is to avoid the knee joint. We don't want pressure, sideways pressure on the knee joint. It'll compromise the knee joint. So find your pose wherever it is for you. And then bring your hands to heart center. This is a really good time to find what's called a drishti. This is a focal point that you can stare at either on the floor, maybe right above your camera, right above your phone. Just basically an immovable object that you can focus on, and that is going to help your balance. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Grow nice and long through the crown of the head. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Good. If you would like, you can start to grow your branches out. Inhale and exhale. We're still keeping this pop of the chest, the shoulder blades back, nice long neck. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Go to one more. Grow tall, grow strong. Inhale. And exhale, wherever your hands are at, bring your hands through heart center. Interlace your fingers and see if you can grab this knee again. Hug the knee up into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And slowly lower it down. Shake it out if you like.
I'm sorry, he's just so cute. I have to pet him.
Okay. And then we will come again, reset, bring those big toes to touch. All right, hands on the hips. When you're ready, start to peel off that left leg, those left toes.
You cute little guy.
Sorry, I'm obsessed with my cats. And then when you're ready, go ahead and interlace your fingers and hug that left knee up into your chest. Again, we don't want to be hunching over. We want this big, proud chest, squeezing those shoulder blades back and rolling out the ankle, flexing and pointing the toes, whatever feels good. And we don't want to be dipping into this right leg, so I kind of noticed I was doing it a little bit, just kind of like falling into this right hip. We want to squeeze, it's so hard to do that. We want to squeeze the glute and straighten everything out, so our glutes engaged, our glutes active, right? Active booty. All right, so go ahead and slide your left hand tree prep down to your left ankle. Again, finding the placement that works for you. So either kickstanding it, calfing it, or all the way up into that inner right thigh. Heel drives in to the right thigh. Whenever you find your place, again, we're still working on those opposing forces. So pressing in with the leg, pressing in with the foot. Maybe a little burning sensation in that contact is happening, and that's totally normal and okay. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Squeezing that right glute. Inhale and exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Deep breath out. Now, if you did on the other side, you can grow your branches. I'm on this side, so I'm going to kind of move a little bit because I didn't on the other. So we have an asymmetrical pose from the waist up, which means we're doing the same thing on this side. And we have a unilateral pose from the waist down, which it can be kind of fun to play a little different stuff with stuff like this. So let's take one more breath in to move wherever you're at. Inhale, squeeze those glutes. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center, interlace your fingers, and grab that left leg right under the knee. Inhale, grow tall through the crown of your head, squeeze that glute. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up over your head, and exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale brings you to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Take an inhale breath. Listen for the change here. Exhale, bend your knees, send your hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's take an inhale breath. Exhale, drop down to the knees. Go ahead and swing your legs to one side here. and come on to your seat. From here, we're going to spread our legs wide for a wide-legged seated forward fold. So sitting up nice and tall, inhale, exhale, hinge at the hips. Keep this flat back and crawl just a little more forward. Flex these toes towards your face. Inhale, grow tall and long. Exhale, hinge a little more forward. Good. One more deep breath in, grow long. And now exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And fold forward. Breathe here. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Deep breath in wherever you're at. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, roll your chin up. Roll yourself up, to a comfortable seat. And then we'll shift our weight onto our back and hug our knees into our chest, rocking from side to side. Go ahead and place both feet on the floor here. And then cross your right ankle over your left knee for a little figure 4 on the reclined. All right. And then when you're ready, go ahead and lift your legs up. Interlace your hands behind your left knee. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, use your right elbow to push your right knee out just a little bit. Flex both feet here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Beautiful. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. All right, go ahead and unwind in this pose and then come back to both feet on the floor. When you're ready, cross your left ankle over your right knee and then interlace your hands behind that right knee. Good. Take an inhale breath and exhale. Use your left elbow to press your left knee out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. Connecting back to the breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more deep breath in and deep breath out. Hug both knees into your chest here. And then go ahead and capture the insides or the outside arches of your feet for happy baby pose. So bring the knees nice and wide. See if you can squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back and lengthen your tailbone down. So a lot of the time we have a tendency to lift the hips up. So if you can see if you can press them down towards the mat. You can rock from side to side here or lengthen one leg and bend the other. And just find a little play time. And then hug both knees into your chest. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together onto the mat. So Supta Baddha Konasana here. Squeeze those shoulder blades onto your back. If you would like, you can place your hands in kind of your hip joints here on your legs just to kind of give yourself a little love or just guidance. And if you would like, you can move straight into Shavasana here. Extending the legs nice and long. Whichever pose you're in, please hug your shoulder blades onto your back. Find your deep breath. And let it go. wherever you're at, please take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. If you're in Supta Baddha Konasana, please use the strength of your hands outside your thighs to press your knees back together. Go ahead and hug both knees into your chest wherever you are. Roll to the right side using your right bicep as a pillow. Give yourself a moment to be grateful for making it to your mat today, for continuing to show up during your practice and for your practice of yoga when it might not be the same, or it's different and it's challenging, or new challenges arise in quarantine and in the life of COVID. So give yourself gratitude for walking yourself through this up until this point. When you're ready, use the strength of your left hand to press yourself up into a comfortable seat facing me. We'll bring hands to heart center, eyes closed, sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale, breath. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Inhale, bring your thumbs to your forehead. And bow forward in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Like I said, there will be another yoga video of mine coming up this weekend sometime, just because I missed some uploading issues. But yeah, hopefully we will see you guys in the gym soon. I miss all of my students a lot, so I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all staying well and staying healthy. Thank you so much.
Little man.